you allowed to, or are you going to give us FOMO?
Ooh, now then. I could maybe give you a few little
Okay,
tips.
then. Well, hello everybody. My name is May King Sang. My first name is May King, and today we've got the amazing Sarah Clay with us. How are you, Sarah?
Hi, May King. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much for asking. Now, let's tell the world who you are and what you do.
I am Sarah Clay. I run Sarah Clay Social, for want of a better name, and I am a LinkedIn trainer and social media trainer.
Wonderful. Now, I was trying to think about the first time we met, and it was over 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
It was at Social Day,
Lucy Hall's Social Day.
Yeah.
And we'd connected previously on Madeline Sklar's Twitter Smarter.
Yes.
And then there you were in the lunch queue, and I could see you were standing there thinking about your lunch and what are the amazing choices you could have to eat. And I came up to you and went, May King, and you, what? Who is this mad woman approaching me? And you were just like, that's Sarah Clay. It was so lovely to finally meet you in person.
And we've been good friends ever since. And you also were at Social Media Marketing World earlier that year. No, it was in 2019, wasn't it?
Yes.
That you went.
Yes, 2019 I went.
Yeah.
And you were there too. We were in the same hotel.
That's exactly right. So yeah, you've been in the social media game for quite a while then, I'd say.
You know, getting there. Well, I've been doing social media. I started off doing social media for companies. Oh my gosh, probably about 8 years ago. I started when I was setting up companies in social media, and people going, oh, tweet. What's all this about? It's a load of old rubbish. I go, no, you need to be doing this. You really need to be doing this. I was right.
So you've been helping businesses in hospitality primarily, but recently what you've discovered is that you were gaining a lot of traction for your own business on LinkedIn. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it was incredible, really. So when I started out Sarah Clay Social, I started doing a lot of work in the hospitality industry, really loved it. And then I had other clients as well, running their social media strategy for them. And I thought, well, I'm going to have a play around on LinkedIn. And I started to get clients for training. They wanted social media training. And I thought, this is great. I love LinkedIn. So I invested a lot of time to learn about the platform for myself, really, to promote myself. And I realized, wow, there's such an opportunity here. There are so many people who really need help learning how to use LinkedIn. And I know how to do it now because I've taught myself, and I've done a couple of courses, and I've trained with various people. Why don't I train them? And that's what I'm doing. And it's been so brilliant for my career. Great.
So tell me a bit about the course and the kind of people that you've been helping.
So I've been helping people. Mostly I started off doing one-to-one, and I thought, well, this is great. This is a really lovely way to teach. But actually I could give people better value by putting them in groups and teaching them as groups. Because with LinkedIn, if you're learning with other people, you can help each other and boost each other's content. I'm not talking about pods and hubs or whatever you call them. I'm talking about genuine friends helping each other on LinkedIn, commenting genuinely on their posts. So I set up a course called Learn to Love LinkedIn, LTLLI for short. And basically the course is a 4-week course. It's quite intense. And I post a video in the Facebook group every morning at 7. You don't have to go in at 7 to see the video. You can go in at any time you like. And it's a little video, a little explainer video with a how-to, and I set you a challenge every day. And it's seems to work really, really well. And the challenges aren't too big. They're all kind of small bite-sized challenges, which I can go into more detail. And there's also access to my free Facebook group, private Facebook group, so that people can test stuff in there. So if I've challenged them to write a post, for example, rather than putting it straight up on their LinkedIn profile, they can put it into the group other group members will then go, oh, I like that, or I don't really understand what you mean by this, and they can tweak it before actually posting it live on their LinkedIn profile.
And that's what I love about your course, in that although you said it's intense, the challenges are easily manageable, you know, because as business owners, we need to find that time to work on our own business. And so you've made that really easy by having this closed Facebook group and helping people to encourage each other, as you've said. So can you give us a little bit of an insight into the actual program? Are you allowed to, or are you going to give us FOMO?
Ooh, now then. I could maybe give you a few little
okay,
tips. Basically, what I do is I help people, first of all, I help people get found more easily on LinkedIn. So there are lots of tips and tricks you can do, what I call backstage in your settings, to help your content be seen by more people. So that's one thing I do. And the other thing I look at is your personal profile. So that's one of the first things we do. Look at your personal profile. How can you make that more attractive? How can you make that more appealing to your ideal customer? And actually, a lot of people come to me and they say, I ask them who their ideal customer is, and they don't really know. So I help them identify who that is, because particularly on LinkedIn, it's very important to know who your ideal customer is, because there are 275 million people on LinkedIn. You cannot sell to all of them. So it's, yeah, I know, it's crazy. So, you know, try and find a small section of those people that you can really, really target, make them feel special and that your content is just for them, and you will get better, much better results. It's quite scary doing that, and what the Americans call niching, we call niching down. It is quite scary, but it really, really helps you get more customers.
So you've helped your first cohort of business owners, and it was quite funny actually, because one of the questions I tend to ask my you know, the people that I interview is, who do you help? Is it B2B or B2C? And you said to me, making, what did you say?
I said, I don't do B2C and B2B. I do P2P.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So whether you're selling to a company or whether you're selling to an individual, you're still selling to a person. So you still need to have the same skills. Yes, I appreciate that there are differences in the kind of transactions and the length of time you're dealing with people, but at the end of the day, you're still writing content for a person. You still need to appeal to a human. So yeah, B2B and B2C, I don't really deal with. It's P2P.
Wonderful. Now you've got your next course that's coming up, and where can people sign up if they want to know more? They can
sign up on my my website, which is www.sarahclaysocial.com/LTLLI, Learn to Love LinkedIn. So it's www.sarahclaysocial.com/LTLLI, and all the details are in there. I talk about the lives that I do and the post help as well. So I don't just abandon people. I give them a post interview afterwards to see how they're doing.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Sarah. And it sounds like by the end of the course, we will learn to love LinkedIn.
That's the idea. And you'll learn to go forward on LinkedIn, and you'll never need another training again.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Sarah. Really, really appreciate it. And final words before we go?
Oh, crikey, I haven't thought of one. Learn to love LinkedIn. Come to my course. We'll have such fun. And the other thing about it is I go live twice in the group. And on the last Friday, we do a Zoom all together, because it's very much about community. And I do encourage people to bring a glass of wine.
Lovely. We'll end the broadcast there. Thank you so much again, Sarah. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Making.